We've just arrived in Oman. I cannot tell you how excited I am. I've wanted to come here for years and years, and we're finally here. We've landed at Muscat Airport. We're going to go pick up a rental car and drive straight out to Nizwa. Let's go get this trip started. Our first stop was at Zabi's car rental. They looked after us so well. We hired a Changan car from them and it was perfect. We love nothing more than a road trip, and Oman is the perfect destination for one. We drove through the small winding streets. I got so excited. I have wanted to see this for so long, and finally being here in person was honestly overwhelming. We've come to Harat, Burj, Maqaseer, and we've driven here from Muscat this morning. It's our first day in Oman, so we're really excited to explore. It is a deserted and old town here, or village here on the outskirts of Nizwa, and we're going to go a little bit deeper into it where you can walk through some date palms and things like that. But this is a really historic and beautiful spot to check out. First things first, we're going to go wander around, then we're going to go find these date palms. We wandered around the old ruins for quite a while. It was really beautiful and such an incredible glimpse into history. There was a beautiful cafe on site. We didn't have time to stop though because we were on our way to Nizwa and we wanted to check into our hotel. The houses here are really very old, very crumbly. You've got to be very careful where you're walking, but it is really beautiful. And then there are more modern ones that have been built around. So the Omani irrigation systems cover a length of 2.5 kilometres and it irrigates an area of 72,500 metres squared approximately. It's pretty incredible and it dates back to 2,000 years ago and really shows the ingenuity of the Omani people. It's a pretty incredible thing, and it's been super interesting to check it out, and it's lovely and cool to dip your feet into.
Welcome to Nizwa Fort.
We've just checked into our hotel in Nizwa. I'm so excited because it is the cutest thing ever. I love the traditional designs that we've got in here. It's our View Hotel, and the staff are amazing. We walked in to be fed dates ranging from freshly picked dates to semi-dried to fully dried, and they are incredible. So it's available for you every day. I know I'm going to be back down there eating them. We've had some coffee, we've had some cold water. We've been shown to our room. I love the little arch windows that open and close. We get views down to the old city. Comfy, beautiful bed. They've given us a basket of treats here, which we have started eating because we were super hungry. Some waters, coffees, little fridge, and a really cute, nice bathroom. It's also super modern, so even though it looks traditional and old, there are a lot of modern touches to it. Obviously you've got TVs, phones, an incredible air conditioner, but you've got fob keys, so you basically scan your fob to get in the front door and into your room. And I've got to show you how we lock our room because it's so cool. So to lock our room at night, we close our doors and put the old school piece of wood through the door, which I love this touch. But then to open it, we open sesame, we pull it back, press the button, voila. Doors are unlocked. All of the upstairs rooms are overlooking the old castle, the old fort. You can see it right through our window here, and all the features of the room are designed to create the idea of the fort. So we've got all the bolts on the doors, on the windows here, like they are in the original fort. All the features are beautifully Omani, and it's beautiful. It's really worth it. I'll make sure to put the link in the descriptions below so you can check it out for yourself. It's a really good hotel in Nizwa. We came into cheese paratha and we've grabbed some cheesy fries. Mike's got wutbuk, which is some cheese inside a really nice looking bread or crepe, I think, and a paratha sandwich. So we're going to get stuck in. It's a good little snack here in Nizwa. All right, we've come out to Hamra, the old village of Hamra. This is like the abandoned mud village. There are new buildings coming up around it, but you basically just drive into the centre of it and park. We have chosen maybe the rainiest afternoon, as you can hear a bit of lightning and thunder around us, but we're going to have a quick little look through before we run back to the car and get too rained on. Abandoned village. We woke up super early the next morning because we had to get to the most exciting event in Nizwa. It's the goat market, and I absolutely loved being there. The goat show is in full effect. There's bidding everywhere, goats everywhere, and it's honestly really cool. Like, I recommend this. Friday mornings from 6 a.m. onwards it starts, and here in Nizwa, it's right in the middle of the souk, and I might be bringing a goat home. Mike's here at the goat show, and he is auctioning on a goat. I would love to take a goat home. Maybe don't buy one though. I don't think it fits in our suitcase.
He's bidding on a goat.
We met a lovely man who explained the goat market to us. Happens every week and it varies in degrees of busyness. The man who runs the goat market stands in the centre watching everything and making sure everything goes to plan. The goats were so adorable. I was desperate to buy one and bring it home, but that may have been a long, uncomfortable trip for a goat. I love that we got to witness this part of the Omani culture, and I love that it seems so traditional the way it would have always been done, with a few minor improvements like the beautiful mist coming down to keep the dust away. It was such a cool thing to see, and I recommend it if you're in Nizwa. Make sure you get there for a Friday morning so you don't miss it. After we left the goat market, and honestly, we stayed there for a really long time, and I probably could have stayed longer, we wandered through the rest of the Nizwa market quickly. We loved seeing the dates all stacked up ready for sale and all the different fruits and veggies. It was a hive of activity. Everyone in the community was there, and I loved the vibe. This is the free car park in Nizwa. This is the car we've hired, the Changan. It's awesome, from definitely getting us around perfectly around Oman. And you can park here. It's right next to our hotel, the Al View Inn, which we highly recommend, and perfectly central because it's right next to the Souk as well. So make sure you find this free park in Nizwa. We have just arrived here at Jabreen Castle. It's not a hard drive from Nizwa at all. The road's really great. And it's 3 Omani rials to get inside each. I've heard it's really beautiful. Can't wait to see it, and I'll let you know more about it inside. We're in the food storage area of Jabreen Castle, and behind me is some large unglazed water vessels that were hold drinking water, and they were left unglazed so the water would seep through, and as the breeze came through, cool the water. Across here's the cooking area, and there's some small rooms. These are the date storage rooms, and they would store absolute tons of dates in these rooms, and the weight of the dates stacked on top of each other would crush some of the dates, creating like a thick syrup, and the syrup would be collected in the channels and run into a pot, and they would either use it in the kitchen for cooking, or they could heat it and pour it out through the murder holes from the top floors of the fort, from the castle, over the enemies that were attacking them. What a way to go, though. I would. Mike trying to crawl into the jail. It's pretty small for a big guy. Oh my God, you're not really going in though. Nothing to see there?
Nothing to see there.
We're up in the gunnery tower, and it is high up the stairs, and you get a really pretty view through the windows, with a couple of pigeons thrown in. I fell in love with the beauty of the castle. Everywhere I looked, it was what I had dreamed Oman would be and more. I love the designs, I love the colours, all the intricate details. Honestly, I was just so happy to be here. We are officially on the top. Well, actually, we're about to go to the top of the tower. It's hot. We're in the middle of August, but it's beautiful. We're at the top of the castle now, and this is the school area. It looks like it would have been a very pretty school. We're ending our time here at Jabreen Castle. I'm in the women's jail, and I can honestly say this is one castle that you must visit when you're in Nizwa or in Oman at all. It is very easy to access from Nizwa and 100% worth the 3 riyals that it costs to come in. There are so many rooms, there are so many staircases, the rooftop views are beautiful, and we're going to go check out the cafe now. Okay, so we're going to head over and check out the cafe now. This is the castle on the outside. It is just massive, and you can circumnavigate the whole thing inside through lots of staircases, alleyways, little rooms. Honestly, it's incredible. This is the cafe just inside Jabreen Castle. There's a cute little gift shop with some beautiful ceramics, and the coffee store is just beautiful, and the menu is really affordable. We've just grabbed ourselves one of the mixed pistachio and vanilla ice creams here in the cafe. It looks incredible. Mike's going to go in for the taste.
Oh, it looks good. Yeah, a good healthy serve. Hello.
Yeah, really good. It's 500 riyal for the ice cream.
Very nice and exactly what you need. I don't like this after seeing the fort, so definitely stop by and grab one of these.
Sitting in front of the air conditioner. They've got a great looking coffee machine there as well, but we can't go past the ice cream.
That's what you need.
Approved.
Yum. Here we have our Changin Edo Plus that we've rented from Zavi's car rental. When you're in Muscat, he is the man to come and see. He's looked after us, and we've got this great car. We don't have these in Australia. It's a nice sleek looking ride. That's brought us to the fort here. Yep, nice and comfy. Recommended.
So in the lobby there is always a set of dates, fresh dates and dried dates, and you can grab a little cup and take them up to your room. So here I've got a nice little cup of dates that Mike and I have been grabbing every afternoon and enjoying in the evening or in the next morning, keeping them in our fridge. If you love dates, Oman is an absolute paradise. You will be offered them in every grocery store, every little shop that you go into. Dates and coffee are always on offer, and I am loving it.
So we went to the goat auction this morning, and we've seen all the goats being paraded around. They look pretty fit and healthy, so we decided to come and get some goat kebab and skewers. And they put in you can have just a skewer on its own, or you can have it put into a pita wrap, and either way it's the same price. It's 200 per one, and that's it. It's a great little feed, and 200 is cheap. It's nice and local. The goat is actually succulent for a change. When I had the goat in Tanzania and it was grilled, it was like dry as a bone. This thing's nice and juicy. He's got a nice mix with it. He's thrown in a bit of lemon juice, some chili sauce to give it a little bit extra kick, and it's very good. Highly recommend.
And the lovely man who helped us order actually paid for Mike's meal.
Yeah.
Omani people are so lovely and
really,
kind.
Really lovely, because we only went to the ATM today and first got cash to buy in places like this, because ATMs are probably not accepted. And I tried to give him a 5 riyal note, and that was too much. It was too big. And yeah, lovely guy, paid for my meal. which is really nice of him.
It's really kind. It's everything we've heard of Omani hospitality, and Mike is definitely enjoying his delicious sandwich. So I'm very, very jealous because it looks lovely. But I also feel sad for the little goats that I saw this morning. This is the restaurant. Come there to buy your food. We are at Nizwa Fort this morning and I'm so excited. I've wanted to come here for such a long time. It's right in the centre of Old Nizwa where we've been staying, so we walked easily here from our hotel. It's open from 8 to 8 and it does cost 5 riyals to go in, so let's go check it out. Fort is honestly huge. We wandered around it for hours and hours. I was obsessed with everything. We really loved our time at Nizwa Fort and I've made a detailed vlog up on it on our channel now, so you can check it out. While we explored the outside of the fort, we wandered around. Mike made a friend and had a bit of a chat with him. And then we found some swings, which made it even better. I was obsessed with the date garden. I absolutely loved it. It was a perfect way to spend some time. Then we wandered a little bit further and found some dates drying in the sun. There's some dates drying out in the date garden, and they're warm, they're delicious, and...
Oh, there's a date thief in the house.
Mike is a great date thief. How does it go?
Very good.
Oh, they're delicious. They're warm. They've been drying out in the sun and the date trees are just behind. And honestly, it's so fresh. Incredible. I'm going to have to join him. Which date will I choose? Look at that. We've just finished at Nizwa Fort. We've been here definitely a couple of hours and there is so much to see. The little cafe has bottles of water for 100 and coffees for 1.5. You can stop in there for an ice cream as well. It's 100% worth your time to come to Nizwa Fort. You will spend hours here. We were really hot after our visit to Nizwa Fort, so we stopped into our favourite grocery store to grab a cold drink and an ice cream. This little grocery store is right in the centre of Nizwa and it is the absolute best place to grab the snacks that you need. You can pay with cash or card and the prices are really affordable. We ate our snacks and headed to the car to go and explore the area further. We're at Aswig Historical Village. It's just 10 minutes north of the old fort in Nizwa where we've been this morning, and we're going to go wander around this beautiful old area. Oh, we've got another date farm. I know, right? These are the old mud villages that you can go and explore. It's free to enter and it is huge. You're walking around. This one's actually really well preserved. There's a path you can follow around. You don't have to hike over it. But the buildings themselves are in huge disrepair. It would be incredible to see it renovated and brought back to life. But you can see all the different rooms that the Omanis through history have used, the staircases. It's all caked and baked in old mud. And it goes up really high. There's at least 2 to 3 stories in some of these buildings. But you can see behind me that trees have started to grow into them. It's beautiful, beautiful light. And it's honestly feels so authentic. And you're just wandering around a living, breathing piece of history that is just begging to be renewed. When you look at the mud walls of these old buildings, you can actually see what they're made of. So obviously a lot of it is the mud, but then they've got pieces of stone, gravel, rocks, and even some tiny shells. It's such an incredible piece of history. You can wander through all of these houses. Be really careful if you do though. They are in a very dilapidated state. Things could fall down, and I have read about wells that haven't been covered up and you could trip and fall into them. So if you're bringing kids, be careful with the children and be careful with yourself.
My name's Kelly and I fell down the well.
Found himself another cat. He is the cat whisperer. We've come up to Falaj Daris. It's one of the UNESCO Falajes here in Nizwa, and there are only 5 of them in Oman. And it is the middle of summer. It's extremely hot. It's over 35 degrees, I believe, most days. We have just found a little bit of water flowing from the Falaj. I believe they do flow year round because they're coming from the mountains. So we're going to go and investigate that in a minute, but it is set in a beautiful park. There's children play areas down this way. There's families behind us having a beautiful picnic under the shade of the trees. So it's a really nice garden or park to come in, relax in. We're going to go find this Falaj.
Around the Falaj, and we've got friends.
We have? That's slippery. A little slippery.
Oh yeah, right.
Mike's cooling off over the Falaj. Yes. I want to go back. So beautiful. Bye-bye.
If you want to say yes, 2 words.
Oh. Naam.
And aywa.
Aywa. Naam. Aywa.
Aywa is the easiest one.
It's casual, relaxed. Aywa. Okay, and if I'm shopping and I like it, say aywa. It's good. And left for no. Left. Left. La. La. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. We found the Falaj Daris. It flows this way. It's a really long irrigation system, and people come here and put their feet in the water, swim, wash their hands, wash their plates. It's a consistently used irrigation system, as well as being something that gives the land water, and it's really pretty and cool. Mike's got his feet in the water, and we just met some cute kids and they were having a little chat with us and teaching us some Arabic language, so super friendly and a lovely place to come. We're in the Falaj and we've got our feet in. We didn't bring swimmers, but all the locals are here splashing around and swimming in the Falaj. And it's actually, this one's really cool. We've come up to Tanuf Castle Ruins, and this Falaj is beautiful.
Beautiful. I'll take you around the corner. It goes all the way along the side of the mountain. Amazing views. Like, look at the mountains. Beautiful little lake down there. No doubt you can walk it all the way around.
All right, we are on the water's edge of the Falaj, and Mike is.
I've not bought my swimmers.
He hasn't bought his swimmers, but he's going in. This is the actual edge where the water flows off when it gets a bit heavier. It flows off and goes over the edge, so we're kind of on the broken bit. And this is where the locals have been sitting. We've come away to give them some privacy. And how's that, Mike?
Fresh as a daisy.
Honestly, I think it's the most spectacular bath you've ever had.
Not bad. I know I'm going to be regretting these wet shorts. But hey.
Regretting the shorts, but what a view.
What a view. Nizwa Fireman calendar. Yeah.
2026 version.
Yeah, a little bit of the behind the scenes photo shoot here. You know, in the off time.
Down the Falaj on the edge of the Tanuf Ruins here in Nizwa, and that is actually the edge.
Our hills to prayer room, and amazingly air conditioned. It's Agneti.
We're at Tanuf Castle Ruins, and we were actually not planning to come here. We just saw it on the map and we were at the Falaj Daris nearby, and we thought we'll just take a drive. And honestly, I highly recommend it. It's free to walk around, there's no fee. There are lots of places that you can enter, but we suggest you drive around the back, and there is the most incredible Falaj irrigation system we've found. It's beautifully cool. It comes straight from the mountain. Locals are swimming in there. Mike hopped in and had a swim, and it was stunning. And these are all ruins of the castle area. They're all made of mud as per the other villages that we've seen, but this is one big castle structure, and there's tons to walk around. It's really pretty, and there's a little mosque in here as well that Mike's gone in and had a look at, and I highly recommend Tanuf Castle Ruins. It's really, really a lovely place to come out and hang with the locals, see what they're doing, and enjoy it as well. Loving it. On our way out of Tanuf Ruins, a lovely Omani family invited us to join them for some skewers. They were so sweet and we enjoyed our time with them. The Omani people are truly some of the loveliest we've ever met. You can choose to park in the outside of Nizwa. It's really close to walk into town. It's just near the souk. Or you can choose to drive through the small winding streets that lead into the centre. There's a big car park there, which is where we chose to park. Now, it's not for the faint of heart. Mike is a really good driver, but I wouldn't attempt it myself. It's a really small, narrow street. There's lots of people walking along it, and quite often cars parked on the sides as well. We've come up to the Nizwa Wall Walk, and it is in 4 sections, and you buy a ticket once. It's £1 per person, and you can walk around each of the 4 sections. It's just about sunset here, so we've come up for sunset, and it's really, really pretty, and the colour is beautiful. I can't wait to stroll around the top and check it out from above. We're at the top of the heritage walk of the wall around Nizwa, and you can see up in the trees behind me here there is so many dates, and they're all just waiting to be picked, and everywhere we go people keep offering us dates. I'm so happy about it because I absolutely love them, and it's really interesting eating the fresh ones that haven't been dried yet because they're just as delicious but way more juicy.
Still some nice colour.
Thank you.
It's like you walk through disco. Disco stew.
We're on the second section of the wall walk here in Nizwa. So you pay once, it's £1 per person, and you can come up next to the Donati Cafe and pay here the £1 and walk 800 metres around, and then you'll go down and walk a little bit extra and carry on. You just show your ticket if you're questioned, but it is just 1 ticket for the whole walk, and it's half the way around, and there's construction happening to build the rest. We're in Nizwa Souq, and there are lots of different areas to the souk. So there's the date area, there's the halwa area where you can take free samples, and this is the collectibles, or the trinkets as I would call them, bags and things. So we're going to go check this out now. Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Show me, Mike. Ah.
Wow.
Wow, that's amazing, the work.
So they must get very close to the people for this one.
Yes.
It is something traditional for moving to Mecca for Hajj.
Yeah.
For sure, if you against anyone in your way,
There will
you have
be.
to be defended about yourself. But
Absolutely.
it's something culture.
It's beautiful. Mike helping himself to a coffee.
Alright, cheers to my Omani. Very good. But quite like Nescafe, a bit spicy, but you know, that's how they do it here.
We're at the Date Souk in the big Nizwa Souk, and this is the area where you can come into, and there are free samples everywhere of the halwa, which is the traditional Omani sweet. And they've got different types to try. There's a walnut special, honey, or the original. It can be a little bit cardamom-y, but you've got to come in here and taste it. Special. This is the pottery section of the Nizwa Souq, and it's outside and it is honestly beautiful. They've got all the lights and candles lit up behind us in the terracotta pots. There's so many of the traditional looking urns that we saw in the Nizwa Fort today for sale and available, and I want to buy everything and take it home. Best visit this place in the evening because it's a little bit more buzzing and it's super pretty. We had the most incredible time in Nizwa and absolutely loved our time in Oman as a whole. I made up a vlog on our travels around the rest of Oman and in Muscat. It's up on our channel now. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe to our channel. It really helps to support us. See you next time.